some. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm sunny, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. You love me right. If you love me right, yeah. If you love me right, yeah. This could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Let's go.
Welcome back to another special edition of the Saturday night with the Power Play show with your hockey coach, Guru Coach Frenchy. Tonight, let's talk about the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to have a lot of things happen tonight. We're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens, a little bit what's going on around the team and what we think about the upcoming season. And tonight, we're going to back again what we did yesterday. What we did yesterday, Coach. I was not here. But first of all, you have to be here. I cannot tell you. If you're not here, I'm not going to tell you. Just kidding. All right. First of all, we're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens. But tonight, we're going to be back with the game. It's called True and False. But all the question tonight is all about the Montreal Canadiens. It's Saturday night. Saturday night's about a hockey night in Florida with the Montreal Canadiens. So we're going to talk about them tonight. That was the question. Then we're going to go to the QA tonight. We're going to extend the QA. So tonight, we're going to do this a little bit different. We're talking about, Coach. So during the game True and False, I'm going to bring a panel of people. Who are they? I don't know yet. If you want to participate, you can also join the panel. We can go to about 4 or 5, will depends. So It's up to you if you want to be on the camera. That would be perfect, or be better if you can be on the camera. And also, we have a mic. You need to talk. So that will be happening. And then tonight, of course, 10 o'clock tonight, we do the Frenchy quiz at 10 o'clock p.m. Last night, Love Bunny, I believe, won yesterday again. And, we miss you, a couple of people yesterday. So let's start to welcome everybody, because that's what we do at the beginning of the show. But before that, of course, he's back in the house. Of course, he's here tonight. And he wants to tell you that.
Awesome. You are amazing.
Yes, you are awesome. Yes, you are amazing. And thanks to be a part of the show tonight. It's fun this Saturday night. I think it's a night where people are missing the hockey and they want to talk about hockey. So welcome back in the Power Play show. And first of all, we gave you a homework. What are you talking about, Coach? I'm giving you, please don't forget to click on the likes. We are on the straight of 25. We barely make it last night with 26, I believe. And let's try to get another 25. We're not 30 tonight, so let's push in a little bit more. But again, thanks to be a part of the show tonight, and welcome aboard. And we're going to have a great, great show. Again, like I always mention, the show is great because each one of you, without you, this is impossible. And without your respect you bring on the table, your relationship, the friendship between each one of you, that's make the show better, better, and better. So thanks to be a part of this show for sure. And then we are on the road of 1,500 subscribers. We had another great week this week. We had about 35, 40 more subscribers. I believe right now we have 1,440 or 50, something like that. We try to get the 1,500. Can we finish the month of August with 1,500? It'll be really, really interesting to see that. So, first of all, we're going to welcome everybody. I'm late. I apologize. But like we do at the beginning of each show. Oh, she's back. He's back. The couple of the New Brunswick.
Awesome.
Minnie and Brian Leboutillier. Directly from Nevada. Mr. Adam Burger and the house tonight. Directly from Saint-Georges-de-la-Beauce, we welcome back Mr. Zenit Gammon. Directly from Toronto, Ontario. We call him the Wolf, Mr. Innertap and the house. Sometimes we call him the Bod, sometimes we call him the Monkey, and sometimes we call him the Boy. But at the end of the day, we call him the Bod, the Monkey Boy, and the house. Mr. Ronnie Odette back in the house tonight. By the way, Ronnie, I really don't remember, and I apologize. I don't know where are you located. Are you in Montreal area? It'll be interesting to know that. I have no clue about that. Where are you coming from? So that'll be interesting to see this. Oh, he's back in the house tonight. First of all, we have to tell her, Miss Natasha,
you are awesome.
And then it's 1-4 slide. That's 3-4 slide. And let's do it for one more. Slide of Guy in the house tonight. Hopefully have an amazing great day. Of course we have an amazing great day. Every day. You know what? People say, oh, it's Monday. No. Every day is Saturday. Yeah, no, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Every day it's Saturday. It's right here. If you don't change this, it's never going to work. You have to change this computer inside your head. That brain, that's what you need to work. So every day, it's Saturday. That's how I feel this. Mr. Michael Rubenstein in the house tonight for the first time. Bonsoir. Comment ça va, mon homme? Michael, can you tell me where exactly are you coming from? Oh, she's back. She missed a couple of days here from Sarasota to Tampa or Fort Myers. Sometimes she's maybe on the Marco Island. We don't know. But she is on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Miss Kimberly Aina. Oh, yeah, Sly. No. Tonight you have to step up. Tonight, I feel, Sly, you're going to win the Frenchy quiz. I just feel it. I don't know. I feel you have this tonight. So we'll see what you're going to do tonight. Where will the former Montreal player contestant end up, coach? Great question. Back in Sweden. It's going to be with a team where the roster is really low, right? So, can Buffalo get him? I don't know. It would be something like that, like a Buffalo, Arizona, a team at the bottom of the can get him, but I don't see anything else, honestly. If not, I really believe he's going to be back on the overseas. Quebec, you're absolutely right, Ronnie. I apologize. This is on my head now. Quebec City, Ronnie Odette. Here we go. Directly from Houston, Texas. Can they get a new team the next 2-3 years? We'll see. We'll welcome the number one fans of the New Jersey Devils, Joseph Laham. Yes, sir. I'm a 3-minute walk to the Centre Videotron. Wow, they really are downtown over there. Michael, where are you coming from? I love you all. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Thank you to be a part of the show. We have 16 likes tonight. We did not see Michael Rosenblatt. It's Saturday night. What is Brad Marchand? He's maybe somewhere, somehow inside Boulder, Colorado with his girlfriend. We did not see NHL. Who we missing tonight? We missing a couple of people. Johnny Golden maybe later is going to be show up. Loud Bunny Luke will show up for the Frenchy quiz at the end of the show. And Randy and Reggie, maybe they're going to show up a little bit later. They are the regular people. Gator Rock Tim is right now on Play Poker, so he's not here. Toronto for Michael Rosenblatt, originaire Montreal, the coach role, awesome. Is there bowling questions for Sly and will win? Another good one. Are the eyes then right now, Michael? Are you skating or what are you doing over there? Oh, no, it's public skating, right? I apologize. Here we go. That's what's happening, everybody. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Like I said, we don't have a lot of news, a big news for the Flyers, but we'll see what's happening. So let's don't jumping about that one over there. And first of all, what we do all the time at the beginning of the show, guys, we tell you one more thing. Of course, another great news. We're talking about, Coach. 52 days before. Oh, I'm right here. Here we go. 52 days before the start of the upcoming season, we have, of course, Mike Green on the picture with Adam Foote for the Colorado Avalanche. Adam Foote, where his two sons play in hockey. Oh, we just talked about him. Look, in the house tonight. Thank you to be a part of the show tonight, guys. Thank you. It would be hard. Don't forget to click on the likes. I just want to mention a quick news here happening yesterday, Friday. The King leave the rink. The Elvis leave the building. Us, yesterday, we got the news. The King leaves the ring, Henry Lundqvist. And because of Mr. Henry, I will give you a 20-second respect for Mr. Lundqvist. is the Sweden national anthem. We did this yesterday for 7 members. So love you too, buddy. You pulled a lot tonight. That's what about Zola. I love Natasha. I think the first thing you have to say, to be honest with you, if you don't want to come back home with a hammer on your head, you better to say, I love Natasha first. And then after that, you can love everybody else. So it was a national anthem of Sweden. I like it. I like the song, the music of the national anthem. I don't know how you feel about that, but we'll be interesting about this. Listen, the big news in NHL today is, of course, is the Flyers. They signed finally their defenseman, Sam Reinhart, for a 2-year contract at $4.675 million AAV cap hit per year. First of all, they're going to get a $4 million salary at the first year, a $5.35 at the second year. At the end of his contract, he will become for the first time as a UFA free agent, the 25 years old. Like I mentioned, he was drafted 17th overall by the Flyers in 2014 initial draft. Have not have a great year last season, 20 points, I believe, last season. 15 points, and 55 game. I think this year is going to have a better year. Why? Because he's going to be on his right chair. Last year he was tried to play 1 and 2. I don't think so. He's really more for me in my book 3 and 4. I really believe he's going to play with Ristolainen, and then Ryan Ellis is going to be with the Russian. So it'll be interesting about that. That satisfied also the defensive for the Flyers. So that's what's happening about that part over there. Foot was so much a tough and main player, but very skilled. Yeah, it was both of them, honestly. 52, played for the Quebec Nordic. It was really another one, not the number 1, number 2, but more 3 and 4. Can fight. Physicality was great. If you go in the corner, he will get with you for sure. He was not scared about anything. Like you said, he was a little bit scale also. I agree with you about that one over there. Joseph said Nolan Foote should be good the next couple of years. That will be someone he have to develop very soon. They're both brother Foote. First of all, I was coaching in Colorado AAA at Thunderbird where they grow there. His dad, Foote, was the coaching over there with Shusakik. They start at 10 years old, 12 years old. They grow both together. And then they reach, they play they want to play a WHL or OHL after that. And then they split. One is in Tampa. Kyle is in Tampa. Nolan was at New Jersey Devils. I think Nolan can find a trade. He's not involved with a trade with Blake Coleman with a first-round pick. I could be wrong on that one. I have to look. But I think Nolan was traded to the New Jersey Devils. So maybe you can tell me more about that one over there for sure. Coach, your comments on Cedric Paquette. He will field number 7 and Ryan Poling. You think he is ready? Great question, Michael, about that one over there. Cedric Paquette have a difficult years since he left the Tampa Bay Lightning when he won the Stanley Cup. He tried to find his niche in NHL. He went to the Ottawa Senators. Remember, the Tampa Bay traded him over there. He never find his spot over there. He never find the way to step up over there. I thought he would be fine. And then he got traded to Carolina Hurricanes and when they sent back Dzingel to the Ottawa. And then in Carolina again, scratch again and back and forth. I don't know, guys. I'll be honest with you. He's going to fight. He's going to fight for this job as a forward with Rand Poland. And it's funny you asking me this question, Michael, because the next couple of minutes, we're going to talk about this, and we're going to mention about, you have one of the questions about Rand Poland, what you think about him. And I'm going to talk more about this, but it's a great question, by the way. I'm laughing because I know what is coming. So about that one over there. Finally, Mr. Patrick Bouvet in the house tonight. Welcome back directly from Saskatchewan. Patrick, I want to let you know one more thing. I'm not sure if you last, it's like a Minster or Westminster or something like that, the state you live. By the way, what happened with your son now? McAdoo Fleury is with the Chicago Blackhawks. You need to buy him in New Jersey, by the way. Oh, chez le de retour de la maison du Hockey National Show. Welcome back, Marcia Lafrenière. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Thanks to be here tonight, Marcia and Patrick. Hopefully, Patrick, have an amazing, great summer, both of you. Hopefully, you have a great, and ready for hockey the next couple of weeks. That'd be awesome. Running with that, you're going to talk about the Saint-Planet Bergeron. A lot of work to do to a one number center, number one defense, another four power forward. I will talk about this, Ronnie. I will tell you, I think you have a lot of work to do, but not exactly like you said, but close. So you said, Sly, you love everybody tonight. Philly now is over a cap. Has to decide whether to go with one player start the season, must trade either GVR or Konechny. I think GVR will be hard to trade because it's $7 million, first of all. The secondly, I would say to you is maybe more like Konechny. Konechny is going to be maybe the one. Konechny have never been the same player since he got his big season 2 years ago. He struggled at the bubble like everybody else, and he never came back. So it'll be interesting about that one over there. They have a couple of players on the roster. I did not look, I'll be honest with you, in our tap, their situation with the cap friendly today, or what they are, how much they have. And but I can give you an answer a little bit later for that one over there. That's correct about Nolan trade. Him, Jesus, coach, he got it sometimes. Just kidding. Just this one, Sirek for 94. Okay, coach, that's enough. Laugh for me now. I'm ready to drop the glove. Just kidding. There we go. Philly now is okay. Cap. It's the same question, right? Yep, I agree with you about that one over there. So that's what happening about that one over there, about that question. And then we have this news. This is a great news, guys. I don't know. We talked about this yesterday. I'm excited for Olympics. I love Olympics. And today we have a big news. We know the NHL refused to pay the insurance for the players. They don't want to do this. And here what's happening. The IIHF accept to pay the purchase all the insurance, including the COVID coverage guide for the NHL player participating in the Olympic qualifier. This is a big news, guy. So I believe now we are going to have a 3 weeks off in February. Not off, but we're going to follow up the Olympics. I'm excited about this for me. I love to do that. By the way, this weekend in Calgary, I don't know if you follow, but there's a championship World Women IIHF. They have a game today. I don't know, Hungary lost again the German, I believe. Oh my God, I don't remember. It was 3-0. And then Canada and USA play tonight. I did not follow. Last night, the Canada came back 5-3 against the Finland, and the USA beat Sweden 3-0, I believe, or Russia. I cannot recall it. I apologize, but that's what happening on the women's side. That now is on YouTube's Ascension. Here we go. Flyers are roughly 600 over cap, but at that moment, I think it's not a big problem in our tab because at some point they're going to have also maybe the roster is maybe over. I don't know how much player they have right now on the roster. So cap friendly, I don't have the cap friendly in front of me right now, so I don't want to jump over there. But I think, they'll maybe cut one player, drop to AHL, open up the $700,000, and that would be fine about that. But again, that's another team on the borderline for sure about that one. Carey Price right now. I don't want to get there. Is the last news of the day, guys, is the NHL salary arbitration period complete. Sanham was the last remaining player among the 19 who was hearing schedule. So everybody signed a contract. Nobody have to go in front on the salary arbitration. So that's the good news. We talk about Fiala, Sanham today. We talk about Saros for for the Nashville Predators and other players. I don't have the list in front of me, but they all done, all signed. Now, who did not sign is, of course, Kotkaniemi, Peterson, Quinn Hughes. So they are the player right now. They are on the RFA, Shevnikov for that Carolina. They are on the RFA, but they cannot go on the arbitration. So what's happening right now, they have to wait, and they have they do not show up at the practice, at the training camp. It's up to them, the negotiation. I believe me, the biggest problem or confrontation is going to be Carolina again, Andrei Shevnikov. I believe this contract is going to have a couple of problems there for sure. I don't see they are not on the same page for sure. And of course, we talk about Kaprizov, but again, Kaprizov cannot do anything about that because honestly, he's not a UFA, he's an RFA. So it will be interesting to follow with that story about the Minnesota Wild, what happened about that. So that's what happened, 23. Yeah. Honestly, I have to go there because now you put me curious. So let me checking something, guys, because he put me very curious to figure out about that one over there. Cap friendly. Philadelphia. I'm going to do Fletcher right now. So Philadelphia is project just cap space 281,000 for gap friendly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 22 with the forward over there. Yeah, they have to figure out something there. Now, they could bring back maybe Samuel Morin down and have 6 defensemen, or they could send down maybe Tanner Lezinski and save $900,000. So that's something they can do about that one over there. That would not be surprise me about that one over there for them to see what could happen. But that would be the move of them, to be honest with you, in our tap about that. So that's what happened. We're going to go jump quickly the game. First of all, anybody want to jump? And I don't know. I cannot do this because I'm this side over there. We cannot do it on that way. I apologize because I'm going to show the graphic all the time, and you're going to disappear. So let's dive in at the game we called yesterday, true and false. So we're talking about coach, but you have to answer at the question true and false. And you put this on the chat. So that would be the way to do this. So game's called true and false. I just told you. Here we go. Survey fans. This is about all the Montreal Canadiens, guys. You have any question about Montreal Canadiens? It's time. And the next 10 minutes, we're going to bring you live. If you want to join live, I'm going to put you live with me. And we can have a panel of 3-4 people all together at the same time. So here's the first question. Carey Price has more game play compared to Jake Allen. Do you feel like Carey Price is going to have more game play in NHL compared to Jake Allen? That's the time to answer. Yes, you agree with the question. No, you're not agree. You said false or true or yes or no. It's the same thing. So it's up to you. Let's make it happen. Don't forget, we have 20 lives. We have to go at 25 tonight. Nobody knows? All right. I'm going to answer myself. Price has more game. Yes. I agree with you in our tap. We're going to do a show, me and you, in our tap. We're going to put a little bit of music in the background. Question number 2. Nick Suzuki has more points, 60 points for the upcoming season. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Now they show up. Do you believe that Nick Suzuki is going to have 60 point a plus for the upcoming season? Slice it through. Ronnie said yes. Michael Robenstein said false. 60 point for Nick Suzuki and on tap. Joseph said true. Thank you. Yes for Nick Suzuki. What do you think about coach? If you don't reach 60 point, guys, we're on the trouble in Montreal. You have to be 55, 60 a minimum. You have to get that one over there. Something is wrong with your chat, coach. We all can see it. False. Ronnie Odette said no. Slice said true. Michael said no. Yeah, I'll be close. Yeah. I think he's going to be 50 point plus. I'm not sure 60. Thank you, Adam. Next question. Nick Suzuki finished the top scorer for the Abs on points. Not on goal or assist, on points. Do you believe Nick Suzuki he finished the top scorer for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season? Everything after Adam, no, is going happening. Slice a 62 point. Wow. Suzuki got close this short season. Yeah, he has 42, I believe. Falls. Who is going to finish first? If you said false on that question, guys, it would be great if you tell me who is going to finish first. And on top say yes. Luke said no. Look in the slide. Who do you believe is going to finish first? I'll be just curious. Same thing with Adam. Yes, 42. I nailed it again, Adam. Joseph. Adam said no. Yep. Slight Hoffman 65. OMG. Whoa. Sly, you need to stop to drink right now. Ronnie said no. All right, next question. Where we go, Michael? Rand Poland play 50 game and more this season. Yes or no? I know, Joseph. I was just teasing you. Sly. 50 game for Rand Poland next year. Michael said Hoffman or Toffoli. Wow. Adam said Caulfield. I think I agree with you, Adam. I think you have a delay tonight. A slice falls. Poland said no, but in our tap. Joseph said true. Lisa D. Delight Show and the house. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you want to learn about cooking, if you want to get recipes, if you want to have an amazing, great meals, I ask you to follow the Lisa D. Delight Show. She have her own YouTube channel, and every time she make a video, I'm telling you right now, I'm just blown out by what she does, and also the way she does all the video, and the meal and the recipes are amazing. Great place to learning about food. I suggest you to sign up to Lisa D. Delight Show. Thanks again to join us. Say hi. I appreciate that. And don't forget to click on the likes. 37 game for Poland. Michael. I'm sorry, Michael. Anyway, you know it's Michel. He say yes about that one there. Next question. Brendan Gallagher. You're welcome. Score 25 goals a plus for upcoming season. Brendan Gallagher. I apologize about the A and the E wrong way. But what do you think? He scored 25 goals a plus. Gallagher. Now I'm agreeing now, Coach. Yes, I'm telling you right now, you'll be surprised what she does. Like, it's amazing. And the video are fun to watch. The music is great. She is really entertaining, by the way. Slide say yes for Brendan Gallagher. He's going to score 25 goals next season. Gally, no for Enotap. Wow. Get a rock team in the house. Thank you to be a member also together, by the way. Thank you, everybody, our member. I'm going to create something new for you guys very soon. 26 goals for Gallagher for Mr. Brent. For Mr. Sly Abs guy. Michael said, yes, 27. No, 250-minute penalty. No, funny, Adam, he don't get a lot of penalty minutes. That's funny. He's not very penalties. He mess up with everybody, but he's not in the penalty box a lot. NHL in the house. Right there on the pin, NHL said, welcome NHL Hockey News Report. Don't forget to click on the likes. We are 22 at that moment. Can we get 25? Let's move on a bit quicker. Do you think there is one defenseman, any one of them, it could be Petrie, Whiteman, Romanov, Edmondson, Chariot, whatever they are, will score 10 goals a plus next season? One defenseman, any one of them, do you believe they're going to score 10 goals a plus for the upcoming season? Thank you, NHL. I'm pretty precise tonight, Coach. We all love Gallagher. Yes, Sly, I can't wait when the quiz start. I cannot imagine you when I feel it tonight. I feel you're going to nail it tonight. Getters say yes. Wow. Vous nor very pretty Sava. Yes, pretty Sava. Thank you so much. Only Petrie. Absolutely. I can see Sava at 5-7 goal. Welcome aboard VOG Norn. Like you emoji, by the way. Luke said yes. It's funny, guys. I completely on another way. I don't see any one of them. I know it's like I don't see any one of them score 10 goals. No one of them are going to score 10 goals. Guys, David Savard scored 1 goal per year. Sometimes 2. He been about 118 games with no goal, David Savard. So I would not surprise if David Savard scored 2 goals next season. And P3 will be close to 10. But I feel like it's going to be, yeah. But I don't give it 10 tonight. Ronnie said P3. Yeah, that's the one can get it. And, you know, Chariot, Adam, he did not get a lot of goal last season. But first he got hit. He got hurt with his broken arm, broken hands. And I think he never been the same way as a slap shot. Every time that he missed a lot of opportunities last season. So hopefully he can have a little bit better. I would not be surprised he scored 7-8 goals also. But P3, the reason I said why, P3 score a lot of goals usually on power play. And because they're going to change their unit of power play, Montreal. He's going to be at the top, I understand. But they're going to have now Hoffman. And they're going to have also Caulfield. And usually, because P3 is the right one, he used a lot of the pass on the right side. And Hoffman would take more advantage of the shot. And I think P3 is going to have 9 goals max next season. Slice at 12. Here we go. Next question, guys. Do you think Norlander play 40 games next season with the Montreal Canadiens? Norlander. Norlander. What's the matter with you, coach? Bottom Monkey say yes. Wow, Norlander, 40 goal. Thanks, Bud. Luke said no. I agree with you, Luke. Joseph said no. I agree with you. Anybody else? We have to hurry up anyway. Next question. Jonathan Drouin finished the season with the Montreal Canadiens. Yes or no? The answer is on the name Norlander. Hey, it's a good one. I like hot take by the monkey. He would play for me as a few to enjoy it when making the roster. So. Now we go with Jonathan Drouin. Finished the season with the Montreal Canadiens. Adam, no 25. Slight abs guys say yes with Jonathan Drouin. Luke said no. Enotab said no. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last question, guys. Tyler Toffoli scored the most goals for the Montreal Canadiens next season. Yes or no? He's going to be dead rate at the deadline for the center. Adam said no. Michael said yes. Ronnie Odette said never. Interesting. Thanks for answer, guys, everybody. Thanks for your participation. That's the last question. So the time you go to answer that question, guys, I'm going to provide you. Joseph say yes. Not that I want him to put that Duchamp project. No, Hoffman will. You guys, you put Hoffman first scorer. Yeah, good call, Butter Monkey, because that's the goal right now. I apologize, I did not click. But yes, Butter Monkey, a good answer. Ronnie said 10 game max for Drouin, I believe. No for Toffoli for Enotap. So I'm going to put in the chat guide the link, but don't click yet. So you get the 36 goal swipe to 240. So this is the link to join me, guys, live about that. So if you want to join me, we can talk about this. You can join me. We're going to maybe have 2-3 people. We're going to have a panel, and I'm going to give you 2 questions about that one over there. Should the Abs go for stroke, for Strom, for the Chicago, for the Rangers? No, Anderson, Ronnie said. Yes, 35 go for 240. Awesome. So you can join me on the interview. You can join a panel, and the panel will be like 2-3 people. We're going to talk for about 10 more minutes before the Frenchy quiz start. Or if you have any question, you can join me. It's up to you. You just need to click on for the Rangers. Yeah. If Strom plays yeah, it could be. It could be. I don't know what they want for him, but it's another one they should look about him for sure. Remember, all those numbers from me, coach, you will be amazed. I'm going to put this on. First of all, is recording. So we just need to come back August 21st at the end of the year next year and see all your answer. They are now live. They are forever. We're going to have inner tap in the green room in a few minutes. You are welcome to join me every on that. That's not a problem. We're going to wait a few seconds. Would you trade Drouin for Renstrom? What you add to the deal? The problem with that is Butter Monkeys because what happened with that part Butter Monkey is I'm not sure they want Drouin and return over there. So they will maybe looking for a prospect with that as a defenseman. We'd be interesting about that one over there. Right now they have him as a second center for the New York Rangers. They play something on the right also, but there'll be something they have to look. But I think a 1-to-1, they would not do it. But it's something they have to look about this. I think Drouin will leave for Vegas. The problem, Ronnie, with Vegas is because the money is not there. They don't have no money over there. And they cannot add one more 5-6. So welcome, Mr. Eno Tap in the house tonight.
Hello, Coach.
How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm great. Thanks for joining us tonight. Before we start, let me check something because I have 2 more things. It was under the graphic, but I'm going to bring this to them. Let me check back. I'm going to lose you for a few seconds. Don't go nowhere. Guys, I have another question for you guys here. Who was your first favorite Montreal Canadiens players? Who was your first favorite Abs when you think about this? You can answer in the chat. In our type, you can answer too, not a problem. Top, who do you believe or you think when we talk about your first players, you think when you see
Well,
the Montreal Canadiens logo example?
there's so many. I've had the pleasure of witnessing many great stars over the years in Montreal. But personally, on my behalf, one person that I've always admired was Bob Gainey. Um Not so much for his offensive prowess, but more so for his leadership. He was a great captain for the team. I think he really would step up when the game became important and they needed a goal. And I think he was a big catalyst to those five Stanley Cups they won in the 70s consecutively. So for
Um,
me, it's Bob Gainey.
yeah, here's the legend in our tap. It's like, um, really, Guy Lafleur changed completely my, you know what I mean, like really hockey for me. But when I remember me, it was Jean Béliveau. Like it's like almost like I wake up at was born and then the first person I saw was Jean Béliveau. So I remember him at the end of the end when he finished to play with also with Henri Richard, but not good enough to impact me. So, oh my God, this is the one. The really one is really Guy Lafleur because prior he was with the Montreal, he was with the Quebec Rempart and the junior and the QM, and he was playing Shawinigan a lot of game, and Shawinigan was good at those years, and Quebec was the best one also, and so really, really, what changed me. It was really him, Guy Lafleur. I think those years, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if André Savard was his teammate with the Quebec Remparts during that year. Those 2 years he played over there was like, he changed everything in the QM to be sure about that one over there. I'm going to follow a little bit
Yeah,
more.
definitely.
Here we have a slide said Bob Gainey. We have Michael said Jean Béliveau. Adam said Patrick Roy. And he go with age, right? Depend the person what age are, right? And that's another
That's
thing about that
absolutely
one over
true.
there. Joseph says Stéphane Richer. We did a flashback about him last week, so we know about this. So Flora de Demont Blanc. A Sly Rocket with those eyes. Rocket, it was like, of course, but I never see him play, right? So he's not like, my dad told me a lot of story about looks at Lafleur at Dryden, eyes
That's all I hear say.
determination, and a Rocket
Like
Richard
for
for
me,
the
also,
slide.
Larry Robinson was a great influence over the years.
Yes.
Um,
Robinson,
yeah,
he was really where he was like, when he can be a little bit more older, like more mature, he was a little bit the Shara of what we have today on the ice. He was the one who everybody was respect and nobody want to fight him. And, he make his name again, the Flowers, those years, right? But after that, he was really respectful by opponent team players. That's happened a lot of time. And that's you can see with Shara in NHL. And I think that's one. Anybody want to jump here talking with us, you're welcome. We'll have another spot. In the worst case, I have 5. We can go with 5 people on the panel now. I find a way. We're going to do this a lot. I think it's great. So,
yeah, I
Joseph, Bud
love
the
it, Coach.
Monkey, anybody else want to do this? That'd be awesome. 130 goals, Lafleur with the Rempart. Yeah. It was unbelievable. Mario Lemieux after that changed the record of all the point in NHL. One player, nobody, he never made the NHL, is Guy Rouleau and the junior Quebec Major League. Guy Rouleau with all, he eclipsed all the record in NHL on the QM, but he never carried on this. Guy Rouleau, he was an amazing player and rollerblade on the roller hockey. He played for the Montreal. I don't know the nickname on the Montreal, but maybe someone of you know. Guy Rouleau was amazing hockey, roller hockey. We have here, Bonamaki said, who would you rather have on your team and their prim? Pavel Bure or Eric Lentros? Tap.
Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, I like both of them for different reasons. I think when Eric Lindros first came into the league, he was the epitome of a hockey player. He had size, he could score, he could fight, he could play physical. He was a leader, and so that was very coveted at the time. I mean, today's hockey players caught up physically with that to a degree, but I mean, what can you say about Pavel Bure? I mean, he brought the game to a different level in terms of his speed, creativity, his ability to be very creative and score on a dime. I guess if I had to pick, I would say probably Lindros, but a tough question.
Yeah, it's a great question, first of all. The second thing, I agree with you. Lindros, it was on the time where everybody had to be big. If you're small, you don't play hockey on that level. On the flip side, Pavel Bure show up at the level where the small player don't exist. He create that kind of new area about speed with ability, with skill and talent. So he mixed all three together and he changed completely the game because you don't have that kind of speed. At that time, he was the McDavid of today. What he was really Pavel Bure when he go to the league. But I always said me, when someone like ask him this question, my first reflect is this, which position he play? Is it a center or a left wing or a right wing? Is it a defenseman or a goaltender? And if you have a player, he's a center, and he's 6'4", 6'5", 230 pounds, he can play on both ways. He can score. He's physical. He can fight. He can do. You're always going to go with that kind of center. You build from the line and the middle. And then after that, you can go from the side. So you have less center and more winger. So if you have a choice to build a team right now between both, I go with Eric Lindros. That's not said it's not Bure is not good, right? Both, we'll be happy to have both in the same team. It's just for me, I have a choice. Want to build a team, I'll go with Eric Lindros. Definitely, that would be really my pick for me also, for that one over there. Great question. Ronnie, he knows everything, Ronnie, so he knows about Guy Rouleau. Lindros was overrated to me. I'm not sure about that one, Joseph. I'll tell you why. Because the drama he bring with inside his luggage on the suitcase, show up in the NHL with Quebec, everything like that, right? That changed a little bit what the people is the perception or perspective of people think about Eric Lindros. I never liked him, to be honest with you. He was Quebec, and then he refused to go there. Then he went to Philadelphia, and I never liked the Philadelphia at the end of the day, right? And then he changed Rangers, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, overrated, I don't think. He's not underrated for sure. It could be a little bit over. I don't think so. I think he was really a solid hockey player, And unfortunately, the injuries in our tap make him out of the NHL. Unfortunately, happen about that.
Yeah, I think unfortunately he was more a victim of his parents making decisions for him, and not so much his own undertaking. But I would never say he's underrated. I mean, if you just look at his stats, what he accomplished, and his durability was fantastic, but he just didn't last long as a hockey player. And part of that was because he was constantly being challenged by, players of his same ilk. And so that takes a toll over the years. And if he could have played, even another 5-6 years, I think he would have been right up there in the top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you about that one. That those kind of players usually don't stay a long time in NHL because because he's physical, right? He's always looking for him. Every time that you're absolutely right about that one. Great comment for sure about that one there. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to give back. I have another question, so don't go nowhere. I'm going to find out this question. I can find out. I'll be here.
Where's Bud the Monkey?
I don't know about the monkey when 3 concussions, said Mr. Luke. Yeah, he's right about that one over there. The last question, guys, this one over there. Make a starting lineup of your favorite NHL player of all time at each position. Goaltender, defenseman, left wing, center, right wing. What it will be your all-star game. We're going to finish with this. After that, we'll go to a French quiz after that. So I know I put you on the spot right now in our tab. You can think about this or everybody else. But what it will be if you have to start an all-star game tomorrow morning, you'll line up.
You don't make it easy, Coach.
I know. It's the last question about that. Again, you can go with one or two players. Not big deal.
Well, for center, I would definitely probably go with Lemieux, Mario. That is.
Yeah.
With wingers, I would put. And again, I can only speak to the players that I've witnessed in my time, but I would put Lafleur there. Defense. Wow. How can you not have Bobby Orr there?
Yep.
I mean, he changed the game of hockey, at least from that positional perspective. And I would put somebody like probably, I know I'm forgetting somebody.
It's all right.
Yeah, like a Robinson for sure up there, but I don't know if I'd have him that high up. Goaltending, I would probably. I loved Patrick Roy. I thought what he accomplished. Unfortunately, I don't like what happened at the end and how that finished off, being traded out of Montreal. But his statistics speak for themselves, and his record is impeccable. Who else am I forgetting? Wingers.
It's a question. We'll go through it again. I think we'll go through it again because people love it, those questions, right? I know it's a few minutes to put you there, but I think it's something we have to think about this and a little bit deeper and exchange more. But it's a great question, to be honest with you. It takes time. You have so many players you don't want to forget, right?
Like I'm looking in the chat, and as people bring up players, it makes sense. They come to mind right away.
Yes, exactly about that one over there. To be honest with you, the only one I would say to you about defensemen for me after Bobby Orr, I have to go with Lindstrom for the Detroit Red Wings. I think Lindstrom completely 7 trophy Norris. You know what I mean? It's not many did it, right? Bobby Orr changed completely the vision of the game. We know what Paul Coffey did every time that, but think about two defensemen, I will go me. It's really Lindstrom and also Bobby Orr. Or the center, right? Mario Lemieux is really, I always love Mario Lemieux, right? And I think if he was the injury, I think he would be close or maybe over, honestly, of Gretzky. I think that would be something about that one over there. On the winger, you have so many players in NHL did so much great. You talk about, Brett Hall, Bobby Hall, and all those kind of scorers, Ovechkin, and everything like that, right? But I believe for me, I have to go with Yager. It's a winger. I have to put this over there for sure. And then finally, I have to go with. I think Gordy Orr. He was really the one where he was for 20 years dominate the hockey in any level. I know what Maurice Richard did, but Gordy Orr, he was really, really where Bobby Orr did after him. Because Gordy Orr for 20 years, he was doing everything on the ice. Talk about the size of Lindros. That's what Gordy Orr was those years with the Detroit Red Wings, everything like that. So for me, Gordy Orr, we have so many players we can do, and every answer in our top, all right. You have no wrong. It makes sense. No wrong about that one over there. And goaltender, it's just like, I know what Martin Brother did, right? But I feel like he's overrated on my book. And I say he's not good. I don't say he's not like, but I think it's because he was the most 659 or something like that, right? You have to be at the top over there. But for me, I have to go with Ken Dryden. Ken Dryden is only played 10 years, but if you have a chance to play 20 years, Dryden, it would be amazing his stat at the end of the race at the end. So for me, I have to go with Ken Dryden for sure about that one over there. We have a lot of chat right now. Ronnie, hold on, I just try to catch up everybody. Ronnie Odette, Scott Steven, Maitland Rospay, okay. Adam said, Patrick Roy, Larry Robinson, Bobby Orr, Marcel Dion, center, Luc Robitaille, Dave Taylor. I know I have 6. Yeah, that again, like I said, it's nothing wrong with the one you did over there, right? Ronnie have a good one, I guess. Lemieux, Yager, Lafleur. Yeah, I think Lafleur could be over Gordy or Coffee or Herroy. Good lineup over there. I still believe Lindros was unbelievable in our tap. Scott Miller will have to be one of the D for me. Butter Monkey said Yager, Lemieux, Lafleur, or Lindstrom and Roy. Some more similar at Ronnie, I believe. Keep your head up. What I would tell you them is I'm crying like Yager, Lemieux, Lafleur, Scott Steven, Roy. Adam, it's a long light king for the fan. Yeah, Adam, he was a big fan of the Los Angeles King. What it would be your dream all-star ab lineup? That's a good question, Butter Monkey. But we're going to have to wait because we're going to go through the quiz on the Frenchy quiz. So in our top, it was a great to having you. But again, we're going to have a more interaction like this during the week. Right now, for sure, I think it's good. And I'm pretty sure also we're going to have some post games during the year. We're going to bring a panel because you go to not disappear, but look what we have here now. So I have a division of 4 people I can bring on here anytime if I want to. So we can be like this and talking each other and we exchange each other. So I think it's going to be fun to have those kind of interaction with people. Does it make sense?
It'll look like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, of course, we have that one. I have another one. It's 5, and I'm working on that one. It is not on my stuff in front of me, but it was up for already. So we have a 2, 3, 4, and 5. I can go at 6, I believe, but I think some point too much. But look, I think people who's going to like it, I think they will show up. When you go through the not be scared to be on the camera. It's not a big deal, right? So like tonight was just joining us, but we're going to have a period of question like we are right now. And what you do is like you have 2, 3 people like we are, and then they can ask question on the chat, and we can, not only me, but you can answer, everybody else can answer. I think it will be more interact with the people. I think it will be fun to do that.
That's awesome, Coach, and thanks again for having me on tonight.
No problem. Have a great night and be ready for the quiz. And like, if I was Michael Rosenblatt, we said, don't look on Google. Have a good night.
I can't even spell it.
Have a good night, buddy. That's funny. Quiz. Are you ready, guys? I know you're late. Coach, you're late. I apologize for that one over there. Frenchy quiz Saturday night. Are you ready? We expect Slide to step up on that one. I love the music. Sorry about that. I was excited. Alexandre Desgagnés in the house tonight. Salut mon homme. Don't forget, click on the likes, guys. We have 23 likes. We have to get 25 and no reason don't miss it. Sorry, I could not join the thing. I'm in a busy restaurant. No problem, Brother Monkey. You should join us and wake up everybody in the restaurant, everything like that. Someday, Coach, I will join you live and entertain all the fans worldwide. I expect that, my friend. Worst case, send us Natasha if you have to. Watch out, Coach, not to get too many men on the ice. That's a good one over there. I like that. The good news. Tonight, it's all about the Montreal Canadiens. The bad news, it's not easy. And if we have a tie or a lot of people, 3 people and more, I have a question number 6. So Coach is ready tonight to rock and roll the place over there. Let's do it like he said. Question number 1 for the quiz, Frenchy, for a Saturday night. Which one has the most game play in NHL between those 5? Carey Price, Piggy Subban, Rand McDonough, Max Pacioretty, and Brendan Gallagher. Which one of them have the most game in NHL at that moment, if I said to you, like tonight? I wait for the answer. 23 likes. I feel nervous. We should get more. Where's the answer? Nobody answer. I think the chat is late tonight. We have a delay, I believe. I think Randy's there. Enotype said D. He's the first one jumping. Weber is not there. Slice said C. Roger Delaney, bienvenue mon homme. Thanks to be a part. Don't forget to click on the likes. Merci Roger. Joseph said C. Luc said D. Bada Monkey said D. Luc said D. Joseph says C. We have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ronnie, what do you answer? Ronnie said E. Who can do it again? Adam said D. Anybody else? We are ready for the mulligan for everybody. Are you? Anybody want to give your answer? It's time for the answer. Michael Rosenblatt. We lost Brian Lupuzzi very early tonight. All right, too late. The answer, guys. D. Max Pacioretty, 811 game. Inner tap. Bud the Monkey, Luke, and Adam score. By the way, Love Bunny is not here tonight. Wow, but Love Bunny, Mr. Winner of the week, and he don't show up for the next night. Michael, Brad Pike, Guy Lafleur, Serge Chavard, Pat Stapleton. Wow, Pat Stapleton. Number 3, yeah. Let's go, Monkey. Yep, you guys on fire. Again, sorry about that, Mr. Sly. I thought you would step up tonight. Question number 2. Michael Robinson, you can answer, by the way. I got the... Question number 2. For the Abs, which NHL draft year any player they draft or pick never play in NHL? Yeah, 1 year, all the selection they select, they never play in NHL. Is it 2011, 2006, 2003, 2008, or 2014? But the Monkey, the Flipper, what? Enotype says C. Adam said C. Back-to-back answer for C. Roger Delaney said C. Thanks, Roger, to join. But the Monkey said C. Everybody said C. Can Sly right now, Sly is thinking. Hope on the sea big wagon. But the Monkey. We're still waiting. Two more time. Sly go with D. Sly don't jump in the bandwagon. Joseph said B. The time is up. I'm going to give you 15 more seconds. Luke said D. Ronnie Odette said C. Coach, how it was the NHL during the lockout in 03-04, I believe. It was 1 year after that. All right, the answer, guys. But right now, we have two good answers. 2008, Sly Abs got it. And Luke take the lead with two good answers. 2 and 2. Congratulations. After 2. We have a lot of people right now in the race. Question number 3. This is an easy one for the night. So many of you is going to get it. Whoops. I mean 0405. Yes. Yes, Sly. In our top. Yes. Damn Sly. Everybody was cheer for Sly. You're all impressed when he got a good answer, right? You're just shocked to see this. Which number Tony Esposito wear with the Montreal Canadiens? Is it number 30, number 35, number 31, number 1, or number 29? Here we go. Tony Esposito. All right, I'm going to do... Don't joke. $25 likes. We need 1 more likes. Ask your dog, your cat, your pets to click on likes. We have D. We have B. We have D. DB. Tags in the house. Whoops. Michael Robinson said D. Ronnie said B. Roger said B. Tag said B. Luke said B. The answer, that one guy, I said to you, it was easy. Joseph, you got it. So, Joseph score. Michael Robinstein score. But Sly got it. Adam got it. Luke did not get it. But the Monkey got it. Enotap got it. We have right now, guys, 5 players at 2 good answer and 2 at 1. That's give you a really, really, really tight game at that moment, guys. Wow. This is the best one of the season so far. Everybody can win it so far. Sly, I'm telling you right now, I feel it. One of the players below did not score 10 goals on a plus and shortened. So one of them did not score 10 goals. 4 of them scored 10 goals a plus during the time they play with the Montreal Canadiens. Who I am? Is it Martin Rosinski, Paul Biron, Vincent Danfos, Jim Roberts, and Pete Mahavlich? Which one of them never scored 10 goals unshortened with the Montreal Canadiens? Michael, you got it, my friend. Thanks to join us. Tag said D. Whoop, the time, coach. We don't know too much about the time. We have all night. We don't go nowhere. Inner tab said E. Pete Mahavlich. Roger said D. Jim Roberts, number 6. Joseph said D. Bob the Monkey said E. Adam said E. Sly said E. "25 seconds. We miss Michael Rosenstein. We miss Luke. Luke said D. Ronnie said E. Michael said C. Danfos. I got to cut up skating. You can have a chance to win, Michael, if you pick one letters right there. You have to hurry up. Here we go. The answer of that one, guys. Is nobody got it. B. Paul Biro at 9. Everybody else at 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, and plus. So, Paul Biro as B. Rosie got it. I was too late. Oh, it's all right. I will give you a money again for that one over there. Nobody got it, so I will give you 1. Anybody has 2. So nobody take the lead. Nobody take the lead. Everybody is at 2. No, Michael, sorry, you got E. Adam. No, I don't give me. Don't give the answer. I put E. I was late. Oh, all right. NHL said B. Last question. This is the last one, guys. Can you step up? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players can win tonight. No problem, Michael. It's not an easy one. I played the most game for the Montreal Canadiens with only 1 year. All those 5 player guys play only 1 year with the Montreal Canadiens. But which one of them play the most game the time they play one game at 1 year? Is it Mike Johnson, Jean Hamel, Alexander Radulov, Randy McKay, or Daniel Brière? This is guy important for Inner Tab, Bud, Luke, Adam, Sly, Ken Joseph, Michael Rosenstein, and Cinda. NHL said C. I'm nervous, Sly. I don't know. He said with E. Michael Rosenstein said B. Randy N said C. Tag said B. Roger said C. Rosenblatt said, Michael Rosenstein said B. Sly said C. Bada Monkey said C. Enotap said B. Joseph said D. Adam said B. Joseph said D. One more. Luke said E. Here's the good news and the bad news. You want to know, to get the good news or the bad news? The bad news is this. It's funny. Nobody got it. Mike Johnson played 80 games in 2005, I believe, or 4. I don't remember anymore. 80 games. All guys who guys tried to win tonight. Enotap, Badner Monkey, Luke, Adam, Sly. You did not get it. Michael Rosenblatt, Robinstein, and Joseph did not get it also. So, you have too many people right now for the win tonight. So what happening, guys? We're going to go question number 6 because I have one. I knew. I feel it. No, Adam, we're going to go for, you have too many people right now. We cannot win with 5 people. Michael. Let's take the win for Sly, Adam. Here we go. Question number 6. Great show, man. Really enjoy my 7th time. No memory. Not a problem, Roger. We are here every night, Monday to Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Welcome back anytime. I know, Luke, it's crazy. Not yet done, Sly. You have another question. You have to go. By the way, we need to get 25 likes. Someone have to put 25. What? Yes, Sly. Step up for the last question. It's not an easy one, guys, but I know one of you going to step up to win this challenge tonight. And the Montreal Canadiens franchise, which player as wearing the number 1 the longest with many years? So which players wear the number 1 and he wear with the number 1 for the longest with that number? Is it Rogatien Vachon, Jacques Plante, Gum Worsley, Georges Vizina, or Charlie Hodge? By the monkey, he goes straight to Jacques Plante. Michael Rosenblatt, I don't know. C. Gord Worsley. Ag said E. NHL said B. Enotap said E. My mom said D. Roger said D. Joseph said B. Sly said C. My sister said E. Luke said B. Have a good night, NHL. Michael Robin, I said D. Robinson, yep. One more time. Up. Ronnie said D. We have a winner tonight. Monkey said long ago. Charlie Hodge, 12 years. Tag, score. Michael Rosenblatt's sister, score. But the winner by himself, Ender Tap, find the way to come back and go around everybody and win an overtime and win the third time of the weeks. And that concludes the week of the quiz, Frenchy quiz. The winner of the week is Ender Tap, and the winner of Saturday Night Show, Frenchy quiz, is Ender Tap. Congratulations, my friend. Well played. Your sister, Michael, you should ask her now. It cannot become. Jacques Plante have 10 years. Charlie Hodge have 12. And that was the click on that one over there. Honestly, we knew Vachon Worsley was not many years with the Montreal Canadiens. But the key was really, is it Charlie or Jacques Plante? And I knew a lot of people would take Jacques Plante. So, coach, you make some sauce behind the question. Does not want to get this too easy. Congratulations, Ender Tap. You step up again. You find a way. Guys, we need to find something. Oh, 25. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember,
25 likes. It's like, for YouTube channel like us, we should be not happy. But us, we are happy at 25. We go for the minimum here. We are happy. We don't care. We don't have 200 people. We have what we have, and we have the quality of people. It's you, and thank you to be a part of this show every single night. That. I always take Jacques Plante, Joseph. But again, Sly, you step up again. 2 good answer. So it was not bad. Adam did have a good week. Adam finished strong his week. Adam, honestly, during the week, Adam win one night, and they have a couple of nights with 2 and 3 answer. So Adam was hot. Sly was not hot for the last 3 nights, or 2 nights for sure. And our Tap was always. Love Bud have a good week also. Luke one night was pretty good. Michael Rosenblatt struggled almost all week. I think one night he did pretty good. I have all the stats, guys. I have everything in my book here. I can tell you who have it. Like, Love Bunny got one night at 4. And then Adam that night he have a 3. Sly at that tag have a 3 at that night. Bud, it was 2. Joseph a 2. So that night in Ottawa was off. It was only 1 on that night. Anthony Manzano have 1, and Michael Rosenblatt at 1. Yeah, it is. Look, I tried to change it. So color to winning again. Where was Vinny's end up from Vancouver? Is RFA. Oof. Good question, because it's the same thing with Rand Donato. Check Nashville. They're going to pick one of the 2 over there, Donato or Jimmy VC. Nashville is going to make an extra move for sure for 1 player. I still want my car, Michael. That's all it's about, Sly. Once she said this, once she stopped to say this, you have to think about something else. But until then, you are the man. You're the kingpin of Natasha. How do you become the best college player and struggle to sign with a team? It's because the NCAA, Adam, it's not easy. It's not like show you're really a great hockey player most of the time, like the Obi Baker Awards. You win it, but some of them never play in NHL, where they struggle a lot. Ren Donato have the chin when he finished with Boston College, I believe. He stepped up. I think he was with BU. Went straight to the Boston Bruins, and he never reached his expectation. After he got traded, right? He went what? Half season with Minnesota Wild, I believe. And then after that, he went to San Jose. That's another one also, Jimmy Vesey, like I'm talking about, and Rand Donato. They never reached their full potential. Vesey started with the New York Rangers. And, it's a big step, guy, from NCAA and to go there. The one been to the national team development players by the USA 18, like Caulfield, Turcotte, Matthews, those guys, when they go NCAA, if they go there, they perform. But like Donato or other player never been on that team, they struggle usually in NHL. But the Monkey, yes and no. They will struggle more this year, but I think Ron Frenchy have a different plan. He's thinking for 2-3 more years. So I don't think so. He protect his expansion money for sure. Panthers winning the cup, really. Happy possible they win. That would be a good year for the Panthers. It's so hard right now at that moment to figure out that one, honestly, but we'll see. Where did Vachon play after Montreal? I believe he was straight to the Los Angeles King. Sly, yes, you are. Tobias is a good answer also about that one over there, but they still have a couple of possible to get player at $8 million, $7 million. They could have a little bit more offensive, but they really build the team differently from the goaltending and then from the defensemen. And that's what they suffer, a couple of players at the top over there, and they still have $20 million to spend. So they will protect this for the first year. And I think they will go a little bit later. I'm a little bit concerned about, Schwartz and Wenberg. I'm interested about Eberle. But I think there's some expansion player they was on the list they could pick up at some point. But I thought they will have. For me, when I'm disappointed, I was expecting a little bit more move after the expansion. Michael said he went to LA. They have access to player like Price, Tarasenko. They need somewhat of the star player. I think the risky was Tarasenko. The problem of Carey Price, guys, it was really the contract. It was not the talent, Carey Price. It was the money go with that part of there. Panthers winning the cup. Oh, boy. Will be interesting about that one over there. Have a great night, Coach. Now show tomorrow, correct? No show tomorrow. You're absolutely right. We're going to be back Monday night, Monday morning and Monday night, guys. Monday to Saturday. Tomorrow I have another engagement tomorrow night, unfortunately, about that. Antrap has inside connection, Michael. Coach and everyone, you are awesome. I love you. Thanks, Coach. Have a great night.
You are awesome. You
go for 4. You get 2 answers. Michael are correct from Adam. Who would finish higher, Calgary or Vancouver? Oh, but guys, I'll be honest with you. But the Monkey is about 14, 15 years old, I believe. He's always have a great question. He's always asked a lot of good questions, to be honest with you. At that moment, I will go with Vancouver. I'll be surprised if other people. Do you think Sutter will go after one of the big UFA out there? about a trade because of an upcoming, because they are not UFA right now in our tap. This show is Revolutionary Movement, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. Hopefully see you next time. It's fun during the season with the play-by-play also. So I'm glad you find us. Hopefully you subscribe, and you're welcome to join us at any time. Any questions, all about. In our taps of Vancouver, yeah. Seattle should go for Zizikas. I believe Banamonkey is already signed. I think the Islanders signed already Palmieri, Zajac, Parise, Zizikas. They have to find the money now for Zorokin and also for Bouvillier. I think they tried to trade Komarov. Yes, you did, my Sly. I think for me to trade to Jack Eichel, they don't have enough the munition. They don't have enough players to tell them, "Hey, we're going to get this in return." So I'll be shocked. Now the Tarasenko, it's possible they get a prospect, a solid prospect, a first round pick, right? And maybe a defenseman they got. But, otherwise, they are limited, right? And the time Vegas was lucky, they got extra players, right? They got Riley Smith. And then after that, they got from Minnesota, Eric Ola. So when you have Eric Ola and then Alex Stock, and then you have Riley Smith with Jonathan Marchessault. Guys, this is almost like 50 goals minimum, maybe 70 goals right there. And Seattle did not get that kind of gift by anyone. It's just a couple of surprise selection. I don't get it for them. Like, San Jose through, they should get with Rand Donato. You know what I mean? I think they should get at least one guy at $7 million. I think they should maybe check one player from Nashville or maybe a player from Philadelphia. I think one or two was open up over there. I think it'll be interesting to see that for sure. Yeah, any question? It's time we're going to get a little bit more minute, if you don't mind. This is the link if you want to join the. If you want to join the Fantasy Hockey Nation live show, you can click on it. You're welcome to join us. We're looking for more people. Join us. Still surprised they did not take prize from a marketing point of view. Make a sense. At some point you're absolutely right. I agree with you, but I think the factor of $50 million, it's a lot. And that's what I believe. It was too much. They have to give him $11 million in September or something like that, and then have $50 million for the rest of the balance. The only thing will be good, like you said, marketing will be good, but is it worth it for 50? I'm not sure. How are you going to decide what game to cover next year, play by play? I'm going to cover Montreal Canadiens on the night they play. The night they are not play, we're going to pick a game. The Florida Panthers are on the East Division, on the East Conference, and then we're going to have 2 times per week a double header. So we're going to jump after that for the double header. When we don't have a double header, right, I'm going to make a TV show at 10 o'clock p.m. every night. So I think to be live 6 times on 7 times per week, or maybe 7. But the play-by-play is going to be a minimum about 5 times per week. And the show, when we don't do the play-by-play, it will be at 10 o'clock p.m. That will be happen. We're going to cover the Devils, for sure. Yeah, I already scheduled myself because I do some stuff the night with hockey. So I try to figure out what I can be open up every time that. So, Johnny, why is not KK signed yet? Being honest with you, many GM are on vacation. Secondly, they have some money problem. They have to figure out something else. Thirdly, it's no rush. Kokanemi cannot go nowhere. He cannot get an offer sheet, everything like that. So, yeah, but why not sign yet? Because, here's my point. Maybe the shopping is not over yet. And the shopping could include Kokanemi, could include Drouin, or any other players. And for me, that's why he's not signed yet. Because when you make a trade, it's not including Kokanemi example. How much money he has anymore? Is it over or under? That would changing maybe a 500 more, a 500 less, a 1 million more, a 1 million less to Kokanemi. That's what he wait for me. And they are not the only one. That's what Vancouver waiting. That's what Islanders waiting. And that's what other players, they are waiting, GM, to see if he's going to have some other movement or possible they can trade for J.D. Miller, for Divorak, or maybe Strong for the Rangers. Do you think Arbano Guinea will work as a coach GM and then NHL in their near future? I don't think so for Bob Guinea. Bob Guinea is over for sure. I think Guy Arbano, I'll be honest with you, no. He's not going to go nowhere anymore. He's going to be in Montreal, stay over there, and I don't think so. So my question to you, honestly, will be no. Joseph, I hope you're feeling better. Great statement, Joseph, about Johnny. You're absolutely right. Hopefully you're doing well, Johnny. He could get offer sheet still, especially since the team doesn't have to give much. No, he's not. He's not on the. He's not on the offer sheet. Like Quinn Hughes is not. Elias Pettersson, he is. Are you sure, coach? No. Coach, sometimes he's wrong. But let me check something. The Vancouver, all right? You have a D2C. Maybe you're right about Kokanemi. Yeah, Kokanemi could have it as a RFA. But nobody's going to do a offer sheet on Kokanemi. I cannot see Drouin being traded anytime soon. Value is too low at this time. The only way they will trade Drouin, Johnny, is on the package deal. So M plus and plus. Can Bergevin wait until the training camp? Can Bergevin wait the 10 games? Can Bergevin wait for the 20 games? Because honestly, in hockey, you have to wait until 20 games. When you hit the first quarter of the season, that's give you an idea what they're going to look like at the end of the season. Of course, could changing. But after 20 games, you have a perception of what your team looked like. That's what you have. Something could happen. But I agree with you, Johnny, at that moment. Yeah, Joseph. The last one was Sébastien Aho with the Montreal Canadiens. It was one like the last 5-6 years. You have the big one with, Shea Weber, probably Philadelphia Flyers. It was the big one, you know what I mean? But it's not happening a lot anymore. At $6 million, Montreal going to act. They're going to do this. They're going to sign Kotkaniemi for sure. They will have to move out Drouin, something like that. But which team right now, like the only team could do that, example, like Seattle Kraken. You have $6 million. They have a lot of money right now. You have only few teams in NHL, they have that chance to do that. The Nashville have a lot of money. But why they going to add Kotkaniemi at $6 million? So the possibilities are really, really low. And that's what is waiting in case something could happen. He's not under rush to sign. That's my explanation about why he's not signed yet. He's maybe shopping. He's maybe waiting what could happen. Because I believe right now Kotkaniemi could sign for 3 years or 2 years at $3 million max. The reputation, he should have more money at Armia at $3.2 million, I believe, 3.4. The reputation of the name of Kotkaniemi, third round overall pick. But what he bring on the ice, 5 goals and 56 games, not good enough. Steve Yzerman, he does not build that way in our tap. And if you go back on the salary cap of everything of Steve Yzerman, it's really structured perfectly great to have a low salary in case something could happen. And you look their contract, the longevity he gave, the money he gave to the players. And one team doing well, guys, the Boston Bruins did well. Another team, the Pittsburgh guys, they manage their money very well. Crosby and Malkin, they are underpaid for sure. I was a little bit surprised me with the money they gave for the defensemen this summer. I think that changed a little bit. That some GM was upset to see that. Because I believe all the defensemen get $9 million. It's too much. For the way they are built the salary cap at that moment. So when you do that, guys, your defense 5 and 6 are not more than $1 million. And when you have to play in the playoff, you have to be solid 4D. And look, when you go at the playoff next year, right? I'm going to give you tips to find who's going to make the finals. The first thing you have to do, look the lineup of the team and check their defensemen first. Can they have 4 great solid D? The reason Montreal go all the way at the end, Edmondson, Weber, Chariot, and Petrie. And if you don't have that the quad-duar, look Dallas 2 years ago. Lendl, Oleschak, Eskenet, Klemberg. Look what Nashville did. Rosie, Subban, Ellis, Ekholm, and I forgot one. Look what, I have one in my head. I forgot right now. St. Louis, Blues win. Petangelo, Panico. right? Those 4D over there was solid over there. It's time I love to do those shows. I love you don't know, guys. Like it's 2 hours right now, and I'm not worried about that. I don't make a crappy money here to do this, but I just love it. Like, that question there, it's a great question. But I will ask you, it depends how do you qualify or your expectation are for David Savard. He's not going to be a boss if you feel him on the defensive side. But someone tonight said he's going to score 5-7 goals. Far to be that kind of player he is. He maybe score 2. Lucky maybe good 3. Ronnie, absolutely right about that. Lemieux talk to them, explain to them. They did the same thing in Tampa Bay. Eisenman did the same thing in Tampa Bay with Stamkos. Edmund, guys, 7.5. But do you understand what I try to explain? So, if you qualify him as a defenseman 4, it's okay. 3 start to be hard. He's not a 1 and 2. But he's not going to be a boss like Elsner. Don't expect that. And 3.5 is a good deal. During regular season, many were dumping on Weber and Chariot to be traded. Playoff was different story. Yeah, but again, right, the story around the league between the fans and what Bergeron did. Bergeron said, I built a team for the playoff. He did it. I have to give him credit. Crosby is a player of 60 points and Malkin 50 points. Right now, for this year, the problem Malkin is always be his injuries. Malkin, I think Crosby can reach a little bit higher, Ronnie, but they are right now on the downside. They are not the upside for sure. I just want Savard to be physical and very defensive mindset oriented. You're going to get this from him. Now, it's not going to be the physicality of Weber, but he can be physical and he can be great. He's great on the defensive coverage. But again, if I don't know if you've watched my videos, but every quarter I make a report card for players. And if I can handle a B for him, a B minus, a B plus, or a B, is good for us. A C plus. Does anyone or anything wear jersey number 1 anymore? I cannot think of any. Can someone wear the number 1 in NHL? The last one I know it was Roberto. You want to go? Yes. Casey Smith. For the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jeremy Swayman for the Boston Bruins now. And then you have other one. Eric Comrie, Copley, Dalen Ferguson, Krosenik, Ogberg, and Lukanen for Buffalo. All the backup goaltender, everything on that. But Swayman and Casey DeSmith is really the 2 regular goaltender in NHL now. They are number 1. I see the monkey in the house. OMG, where are you been? I see the monkey. Thank you so much, buddy. We miss you. Long time ago. Don't forget to click on the likes, buddy. Weber and 2021 was probably not going to be great, in my husband's opinion. His best hockey is behind him, but I still we could see the puck moving. Yes, Johnny, I agree with you. And attack Grace and New Islanders, yes, he changed his number when he went to Detroit. Comment ça va, mon homme? Ça fait longtemps, mon homme. On t'a manqué. Puck mover, yes, Ronnie. Yes. That's Nylander can do that. That's what I expect from him. But again, Whiteman is not the answer. It's not the answer. Romanov, I wish he had a little bit more the fitness of carry on the buck. Yes, Johnny, he will be here. I really believe he will stay, Johnny. I still think with you. I don't think so. Weber will be back. On my own opinion, but everything could change over there. Nylander, Johnny, I feel like he can stay over there. Yep. You know, the step is big, right? Because you have 7, 8 defensemen in front of him. And guys, do not put Cooley back in WHL yet. Watch Carly. Just want to remind you that. Watch Caden Coley. I love this kid. Yeah, but the defensemen, they take a good decision like Robinson did. But they are rare to find, Ronnie. They don't exist a lot. And I don't think so after Robinson. We have a lot of defensemen like him after him. I maybe call what? Chelios? I really think Nylander and Romanov can offer us what they need, mobile defensemen. I still need more for Romanov. But when I see this in our tap, like I feel like in our Romanov, I still have another gear to learn and to get there. I still have that kind of talent he can get. But Nylander is a great skater, control the puck. He's a better overall puck mover at Romanov. Absolutely right, Johnny. They will open the door for him a lot. The kid played well during the spring. He played a lot of games since like December. He's going to have a lot of opportunity for Montreal. I still need to learn more about Brooke. I didn't watch him a lot last season. He's still, he's a guy like more like Brooke is more a defensive guy, like a David Savard is Brooke in my book. Cooley, I love this kid. Why did Edmonton pick Neil first overall? Why did he fail? Because at that moment he was the best player on OHL. Yakulov, right? And then after that, he failed because he realized he was not great like he was, honestly. And that's really the reason after that. He got hurt after that, but it's another boss as a first-round pick, unfortunately for them. And they should, that's the year they have Kalchunuk, I believe, that year when they picked him. And the selection, that year was really bad, to be honest with you. Did they have one they trade him for Drouin? I don't see Drouin to get right now on the market to get something solid. I agree with you, Johnny. He's solid. The kid is solid, 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 solid. To be honest with you, I can't wait to see him. Next year. So it was a 2012. It was the first year of Mike Bergevin. So check about this. Yakupov, then Ryan Murray, Cal Chinook, Griffin Reynard. The first four of the pick guys, they struggle in NHL. Then after that, you got Morgan Riley, Hampus Langholm, Matt Tumba, and then you struggle with Pouliot, and then you get Trouba. Philippe Forsberg was number 11 on that draft over there. He was Forsberg, maybe the best one with Thomas Erdl at 17 for the San Jose. They are the 2-1 right there. And it's funny you said that, guys, because Cal Chinook, everybody says he did not play well. He's the third best player on the first round pick with 140 goals. Thomas Herdel have 151, and then Forsberg 178. Tanner Pearson was number 30, the last one, and he was 118 right now. Teravainen is at 96. So Montreal have a great selection. It's just like he did not perform at the level he should perform after the couple of years, Cal Chinook. So it's sad, but that's the reality. Eric Carlson is San Jose Sharks. Yes, he was great. I see a goal today, guys, the William Wallander. Jesus, he's big, William Wallander. Brooke got better and better as the year went in Laval. You could see his confidence growing. Yes, that's the comments we hear about him. I just want to see, I don't see him like a puck mover, but a great defense. Like, he will be solid as the defense number 5 and 6 for sure. In our tap, you have to add right there Aris from the Northeastern and NCA. You have to add Giovanni Brave Brother, whatever his last name, from the Kelowna. No. Where's Giovanni? Is it Everett? I think it's Everett. And I didn't watch him play, but everybody talk a lot about William Nadeau. As someone we have to follow him next year, for sure. Logan Mayo, it was going to take like 3 years minimum, but the guy have the best shot. He's going to be one of the best shots in NHL if he make the NHL. He's a fair brother. Here we go. Yes, exactly. So Eric Carlson is with San Jose Sharks, won the worst contract. By the way, tomorrow, guys, we have 2-3 video out tomorrow. I make one today. For some reason, it was not out. I was supposed to make one. I did it. It just the downloading was so slow today. Something was wrong. Oh, have the best today on the trade of Drouin. I think we have to be patient with him a little bit. I think someone we don't talk a lot also is Jaden Strubble for the Northeastern. That's another defenseman. I think we have to look about him a little bit. Kostenko, I don't know yet him, honestly, personally, to figure out about him. But Jordan Harris guy, have to pay attention about him for sure. That's really a big name we have with one we forgot earlier, Strubble for them. 31 likes. Yep, we step up at some point. We still have about 10 people listening right now. That's pretty good. Will Romanev take a step forward this year, are you opinion? Yes. Johnny, he struggled on the zone coverage, and that's the reason he didn't make a lot of game in the playoff, right? But he's going to step more about him for sure. He's never going to be a defense 1 and 2, but he will become a 3 and 4, a solid 3 and 4. But again, this year is going to be 5 and 6. But again, he will go in if someone hurt, everything like that. Well, I think Tampa Bay has the best on the trade. Yes. Yes. Most disappointed draft pick ever, Alexandre Daigle. One of the worst. Not the worst, but one of the worst. Do you go to Panthers training camp? I go usually. I will go to the rookie camp, and then I will go to the... I try to get... I tried to get my my certification to have a permission to become like a public, what do you call it, like a reporter, like my credential for the NHL to go on to talk with players, something like that. It takes time to get it, but I tried to get this. What can I reserve for an tap for Montreal because the selection, right? When you talk about bust or disappointment, that you talk about a player versus another players, I think that we can reserve that year versus Denis Savard was the bad one. Brad Faculty. Reporter Frenchy would be cool. It's because I can bring some inside, yeah. Do you use a certain software to enter your stat and your videos? Yes and no. All the stat I pick, usually I create myself on the it could be, I usually use more with Max is called, Keynote, and I make all the template already. So the template are there now. So I just have to type the pin over there. And then for my Keynote, I can use also CANVA. That's another one for graphics. And then I create all the stat inside with Keynote. And then from there, I use here right now, one's called ACAM. It's it's like StreamYard or RESTREAM, but it's for Apple only. It's a little bit like the OBS from Windows. They did not follow up in our tap the next 5, 7, 8, 10 years, 7, 8 years without that pick. Because when you are a first round pick, you cannot miss this. It's not happened a lot. And if you miss it, it'll back up your team for 7 to 10 years. That's what happened. Because if they have David Savard, Denis Savard, you're going to have 3 more cup after that. Usually it's during the day, but bottom of key, remember, they may be used during the weekend also. So sometimes they use the weekend, DM me or get my phone number and then text me. I can do that. Does defenseman of the year and the KHL mean anything? What is good about him, Johnny, is this part. For me, it's about the human being, the person. He took a chance to go there, to reestablish himself to become a better hockey player and not be remembered as the guy as the player in the taxi for the on the Uber car for the Ottawa Senators. That's why he was remembered in NHL. With Matt Duchene, Thomas Chabot, everything like that. The only person he was in the Uber car is Thomas Chabot. All the rest, they trade him back one by one after that. And he was one inside of that one. He did not do anything after that. He went to the Florida Panthers, and he got released after that. So he went to KHL. Now, that gave him a chance to, like I said, to come back and become better. But don't expect, a top 10 in defenseman. That, anyway, KHL is not, the best of the best. I could copy them, or honestly, if I want to be really lazy, I could screenshot like many does and then put this here and then you can see it. But I want to have my own culture, brand, and maybe the people don't realize that, but if some does, and I want to prove to them that I don't take it like lazy. I want to do it to prove I'm doing this like the properly, everything like that. And I think I give a lot of information. Have a great night. And tap, always a pleasure, buddy. Love you too. Have a great. I look forward to see you Monday, 11 o'clock in the morning. That on Maxim McMahon returning Florida. It would be interesting, right? You have a couple of 2 years in KHL now. I'm sure he's more mature, more experienced. The lineup or the roster Panthers guy is strong. So that would be something you have to get better on that one over there. And on top, the winner of the Frenchy quiz again. So that would be interesting. That would be one I'm looking for with Lundell. That's the two players really, really looking for them, what they're going to look for, how they can do it. And Montour is to see him really if he can be established as the top four. Because that would be one area where the Panthers have to look for about something at some point. I'm glad to see the icy monkey, because all year long we have bought the monkey and icy monkeys every night, like during the playoff, everything like that. Bought the monkey show up and then icy monkey show up all the time. And now it's a long time you both of you are guys, you're inside the room tonight. So glad to see you. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be fine. I don't have no problem with him, to be honest with you. I think he's always been a great goaltender, backup number 2. The kids have experience, and I think they'll be good. Sometimes we have those kind of problems we have on the chat. Let me check this part. I don't know. I read enough to send him somewhere. Coach, do you think Bergeron would finish the year? I think so too, Ronnie. Something like that. I think he will finish. I still believe he will go president of the team, and then he will find a new general manager. Bergeron, guys, you have to give him respect. He's been a really good GM, and he will not give up. He will go all the way. He will respect his agreement. He's a guy of a dedication. He's a guy of a passion, and you cannot blame him. If like anybody else, it will make mistake. If like anybody else is not perfect, but the guy is showing up all the time, and he's been do a great job behind. It's not an easy job. The biggest job in Canada is the GM of Montreal Canadiens. Bigger at the minister, president. He is the top 5 more recognized person in the country in Montreal. The pressure, the negativity, the people are fans, everything like that. Does not help. I don't think, I could be wrong, right? If Montreal start with 3-12 or 3-15, you know what I mean? Like all my, you know, when he was 3-1 Toronto, everybody put Bergevin out and Ducharme out, right? Everything could change. So I could be wrong here. But my point, I believe they will finish all the way. Can he get an extension? I'll be surprised. But, you know what I mean? Like I said, could be really interesting to see that. Bergeron is good a bit better as the time he's gone on. He's get better GM now. Yeah, I agree with you about that, right? It took time, taking him like 9 years. Think about this, guys. Do you know the age? What is the age of Lou Lamoriello? Anybody knows? Hold easy. If you don't know, put a guess. What age is Lou Lamoriello? And I want to be sure I'm going to check again because I know in my head, but I don't want to look bad if I'm not right. $78. Yep, it is. I'm still here, Randy. He's 78 years old, guys. Unbelievable. Bottom McGee said 120. What age is David Boy for the Nashville? The general manager, David Boyd, for the Nashville Predator. I know, it's crazy, monkey. That's the point, Ronnie. Lou Lamoriello is 78, yes. But what is the age of general manager of the Nashville Predator? He loved it. He loved it. That's the point behind that. Some guy love it so much don't want to quit. He's 72, yeah. I think he's 71. We turned 72. He's what there for? I think he's with Nashville now 26 years, 27 years now. That's something. Nashville is really, really great organization, guy. They are classy, and they are really, really. They are really not respect. I don't know the words. They don't fire anybody. They really keep their people for a long time. Yep, 71 was it. Brett Marchand's son back in the house. I got your text, buddy, but I couldn't answer, but got it. Yes, they are like, they keep their people around. They really don't fire a lot of people. The GM is there for over 20 years. Look, Barry Trotz been there, 14, 15 years, right? And after that, they fire like Peter Laviolette, everything like that. But they really close. It's not a team where they've changed. They have a lot of change like Buffalo, something like that. They really, really. Carolina is another organization where they are close with their players, their ex-employee players. They keep their player happy around the team over there. One, you're going to slide on that one over there. Do you believe Caulfield is better to Perry for next year? Yeah, Joseph. Luke Richardson, that would be really hard, I see Monkey to become a head coach one day. Can he get a chance? Possible, but some are born to be assistant coach. He show a lot of people watch him during the playoff, but I don't think he will get this. Absolutely right, Johnny. It's not about the age anyway. I don't think like people said age is a number, right? So back to you about this point over there, Ronnie. My point is, I think Montreal is better without Perry because they are now called Caulfield. I think Montreal is better without. The key now, Ronnie, is they've been there. So the conversation changed now. Without anybody been there, right? On the locker room, I can understand that. But because they've been there, so they knows what it takes. So they taste about that part over there. So they still have a couple of players. Carey Price, Jeff Petrie, Brendan Gallagher, Ben Sherratt. All right? So they knows now Jake Allen. So they know how to talk now. So the youngest, they win all the way until to the end. So it's not the same kind of the mindset anymore. Brad is inner tap again win tonight, but he have 6 people at the end. It was pretty cool. It was pretty. The training camp will be really interesting. The only thing, Johnny, problem is this part. They don't have a lot open spot anymore. So when he said that, their defenseman is almost complete. Right? They don't have any other spot. So one of the 2 players, like Norlander, have to step up really, really to impress to go in. On the only spot they have right now is a center. So center 2, 3, and 4. One of them, one have to step up. And the center and the minor order is Ryan Poland. They have nobody else. So, yeah, you could have a chance tonight. Yeah, but I think Corey Perry went there because he got a 2 years contract. Honestly, I think Mario would keep him, but I think he opened the door for other wing. You know what I mean? Like if you check his time on the ice and you evaluate the game and everything like that, that's the reason they got Mike Hoffman now on power play, and that's what Perrault. You guys, you'll be surprised by Perrault. Enjoy could open up a spot, of course, Johnny. But it's just like, like sometimes you open a cam and so you look, you have a spot open there, so you can looking for one there. They are set up on defensemen, and they have 14 player forward. But the battle is in turn between Cedric Paquette, Jake Evans, and Poland over there. And guys, I want you to take a note. I know in our top left. Of course, I'm not saying it's not like they're not going to suffer. I think it was time for the Montreal to move with the youngest one. I want to mention Jan Mysak. Not this year, but in 2 years, Jan Mysak is going to be an amazing, great player. It's another play canet at his prime in Montreal. Who is going to be best goalie in 5 years? I have to go with Carter Hart, Spencer Knight. I try to look longer. I'll be surprised what Blackwood is going to do. I still believe Mackenzie Blackwood is a great goaltender. He didn't prove it yet because Devils, but Blackwood have a lot upside down over there. He's still young. Those goaltenders usually at 26, 27, they get reach their peak. So I still have to wait 1 year for Mackenzie. But solid over there. I think LA Buck best year will be over in 5 years. But, absolutely, Johnny, about this. Perrault is a center. Perrault can score 15, 20 goals. Perrault play both ways. He left Winnipeg because his time was limited over there. He played 12, 13 minutes over there. And they dropped him at the 4 line because they have the ladder and Winnipeg was too big with Laurie and Mason Appleton and Coop. So he has to move out. And with Montreal, you have no reason this kid cannot play third line. And that would be the surprise of the line of the center. I believe we have an extra forward on the winger, and now you can pick up the middle with Perrault. To do that, now you go to push back Paquette or and Evans and Poland. So Jake Evans can go back 4. I want to see Jake Evans with Gallagher. I don't know why. I feel something with both together. Can Gallagher with Poland? That's going to be another interesting. Like you said, Johnny, I can wait to see also Rand Poland. You know what I mean? I see him, 10 games last year. I would like to see more. But now, from AHL to jumping there is a big step. I want to see Sean Farrell next year. I want to see what he looked like. It's fun to follow the prospect. That's what I love to do. Now you project, right? You make some projection, you prediction like we do right now. At the end of the day, we all may be all wrong here. I'm not better to everybody here. You guys, you're the same level like me. Your thought and your way you talk are same valuable as like mine. I don't have, what I mean? I'm not like an expert like 50 years in NHL if you turn that. So the only thing sometimes I feel I have maybe like, a little bit more knowledge about the stats or I know this, but honestly, my voice and it's not better to anybody else here. That's the way I like to talk with each one of you. Because you have a lot of great questions or great comments, and your knowledge on hockey is pretty good. I rely on you guys for prospect projection. I cannot keep up with all that stuff. Not a problem, Joseph. I will definitely send you all those information a lot. I have a lot of, as the member, you get a lot of stuff like that. You're going to get it the next 1st September. We start really, really into that, diving on all those projections with all the stuff with the members, everything like that. So it'll be interesting to see this for sure. All right, guys, I think it will be the end of the end. It's 11:35. We did another 2 hours to 30 minutes, whatever it is. It's like another great show. Look, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much to be with us. Thank you to your likes. Thank you the way you show up here. You are amazing. Like I mentioned, you are awesome. And yes, we are not off tomorrow, but we are off. So no live stream, but you're going to get a couple of videos from the Hockey Nation Live show. Click on the bell. You're going to get all the notification. And once you watch the show, I ask you, please click on the likes. If you have comments, leave your comments. I respond to all the comments, sometime quicker, sometime a little bit later, depending on how busy I am. But leave your comments. Check this. That'd be the right way to see this. And you can follow up with everything. And then you can get all the information about what we bring on the Facebook page and also on the Hockey Nation Live show on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much, everybody. Icy Monkey, Joseph Lahan, Ronnie Odette, Johnny Golden, Bud the Monkey, Icy Monkey. It's Full the Monkey. But at the end of the day, Brett Marshall maybe left, whatever it is. And if you are there, I did not mention your name. I apologize, but just want to remember one more thing, guys.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember,
thank you, Joseph.
Have greatness inside of you. You are awesome. You are amazing.
What's that?
What if I open
Have a good night, everybody. Oh, was louder. Thank you so much. An amazing, great night of hockey with the Hockey Nation Live show, the Power Play show with Coach Frenchy. Good night, everybody.
Step out into the unknown. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided.